kind of video should I make? What kind of video is everybody else making? I got it. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to another video. Today, we're gonna do a video that I've never done before, and I've always kind of wanted to do. I've watched a lot of these videos on YouTube, and now it's my turn. Today, we do What's in My Bag 2022. So, a What's in My Bag video. This will be my first. So what's in my bag for 2022? Well, first let's start with the bag. Now, this bag is a Mosiso. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I got it off of eBay, and it was like $80, something like that. It's nothing amazing. It's not like, you know, a Nomad or anything like that. But for me, it serves the purpose because when I'm out doing photo shoots, I don't bring a whole lot of gear with me because I don't have a whole lot of gear. And I don't really travel. If I was traveling and doing photography, then my bag would be a lot bigger. I do have this bag, and I do have a case that has a bunch of my vintage lenses in it. They're not in my bag all the time. I have my favorites that are in my bag. So let's see what we got. So the Mosiso bag, obviously, it's pretty solid in the front. Here on the side, we have a little pocket. Oh, I already had it unzipped. For change or whatever you want to put in there, business cards. And this folds down. You can stick your tripod legs here, and then they go all the way up into there. So that's pretty cool. Around back, now before I get to that, these straps actually pretty comfortable. They don't hurt. This bag does get pretty heavy from time to time, and as opposed to just a regular backpack, these are pretty nice. I enjoy wearing them actually. So on the back we have a little zipper here where we can stick random things. I don't have anything in there because, like I said, I don't have a whole lot of gear. We have this strap here. We could stick a few other things. Then we have on top, this is where a laptop goes. Now there's no laptop in there. I'm at home. There's no reason to have a laptop in there. And again, like I said, I don't do a whole lot of traveling, so I don't need to dump my photos really fast. So there's that. This side we have a drink holder. Stick your water bottle in there, whatever. So let's find out what's inside. All right, here we go. All right, first I'm gonna start with the camera. Now, normally the camera that I have that I'm filming this with is my Canon 80D. Normally that sits right here. That's not in here, obviously, for obvious reasons. So we will move on to this bad boy. This is my Canon EOS R. This thing I've had for literally about a week and is my favorite thing in the world right now. This thing is awesome. I love this camera already. Nothing against the 80D. I love the 80D as well. There's things that I like more about the 80D than I do about this, but this has more things that I love about it than the 80D. So it kind of works itself out, and being that I own both of them, hey, I win all the way around. I got this about a week ago, just received my battery grip, which I'm one of those people that likes to buy third party, or I guess even in some cases knockoffs. Now, when I bought the camera, I was also looking at battery grips, and for the battery grip for this particular camera, you're looking at $299 plus tax. So I went online and I found the brand Neewer, which is, I mean, all my lights are Neewer lights. When I filmed my horror movie, that's all I used was Neewer lights, and they work great. I got this battery grip for $90 off of Amazon. Newer, if you're watching, I love your stuff, man. They're not watching. All right, let's move on. Next, we have, let me just start with some accessories here. Right here is my, what is this? Elephant. This is my case for all my SD cards. It's nice and protected. It's got some nice foam in there to protect the cards, and it's solid. Drop this off a building, it's gonna be okay. Next, my ND filters. These are Newer brand. Because again, Newer is actually a pretty good company, and everything that I've used of theirs was great. Always gotta have a little blower, your little rocket blower. Make sure your sensor is clean. Oh yes, the Selfie Stick. I got a zipper up top here, inside. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me turn this around. There's a zipper up here. First thing out of that, this is from Optech USA rain sleeve. It's a small rain sleeve. There's two in here, and this is for when you get caught out in the rain and you don't want your camera to get wet. Now, I know the ADD is weather sealed. I know this is supposed to be weather sealed, but I've read a lot about how it's not as weather sealed as people would want it to be, and people have had to send their EOS Rs back in and have the motherboards replaced because it got wet. So, always have these. We have another zipper here. Now, I don't have gaff tape. I live an hour from Reno. And when I picked up the camera, I was at the camera store and I completely spaced getting some gaff tape. I love gaff tape. It just turns out that I used all of my old gaff tape when I was filming my movie. So that didn't, I didn't have that. So I got some just regular old tape, masking tape. What else we got in here? Ooh, okay, we got a plain shopping bag. Why do I have a just random shopping bag in my camera bag? Well, before I pick these rain sleeves up, I put this in my bag, just in case. If I'm out and about and then it just starts raining and I need to cover my camera up because I'm in the middle trying to get a shot or I'm shooting something, this works just as well as those rain sleeves, maybe even better. But this is just a backup because there's only two in here, so I have that now. Oh yes. I have 5 Zeiss lens cleaning wipes. Last couple things in here. We have the old battery door for the Canon 80D. A Sharpie, because you never know. And sensor cleaner, brush. You know what that's for. Now we can get to the good stuff. The Yongnuo 50mm. Now, again, I'm one of those guys that I like to save money. I'm cheap. I'm cheap because I don't have a lot of money. So when I bought my 80D, I was doing a lot of research for different lenses, and this lens kept coming up. Everybody kept saying, you need a 50mm, get a 50mm, get a 50mm. And then there was a comparison with this Yongnuo versus a Canon 50mm. And it was almost identical. I've mentioned Newer a couple times. This is a Newer 85 manual focus. This lens cost me all of $100, brand new. My light just died on me. That's pretty cool. So other than Newer, there were brands like Optica that had this same lens. Like this lens and Optica lens are identical. Next, we have another Yongnuo. This one is the Yongnuo 100mm. I love this lens so much. I didn't love it prior to this past week because Yongnuo, and I didn't know this at the time, Yongnuo lens, this lens in particular, when you're trying to focus horizon, it doesn't like to focus. and then you have to like focus on something closer and then move it to horizon and then focus that way, and it'll finally do it. It's like the focus gets tired on this lens. And it did that a lot on the 80D. When I started using it on the EOS R, I noticed that wasn't happening as much. Now, I don't know if it has something to do with the connections. I don't know, but it does it, but very, very, very rarely. What else we got in here? All right, so we got a couple lens hoods. You got your typical Canon lens hood, and then this lens hood. That one came with, nope, that one came with this lens. This is my Sigma 105 millimeter. This lens, man, I am in love with this lens. I actually have to stop using it. Now, when I say I love it as much as the Yongnuo, maybe even more. The reason why is I just love the 100, 105 focal length. It's great. This one's also a macro, and just it's so sharp. It's so good. This lens also I got for very cheap. Now, if you go online and you look this lens up on eBay or wherever, you're gonna find it on there for $300, $400, $500. I got this lens for $100 off of eBay because the autofocus didn't work. All right, now this is the last lens. This lens I found on eBay. This is a Sigma 70-300. Now, it's not the fastest lens. It's not the greatest lens, but it does get the job done. It's a 4 to 5.6 DG. It's also macro. I picked this up for $40 on eBay. The guy that I bought it from was really, really cool. It got lost in the mail. He refunded me the $40 and told me don't worry about it. If it ever showed up, just pay it forward, whatever. I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen. So when it did finally show up, like 2 weeks after it was supposed to, I messaged him, let him know, and I sent him like $44 to reimburse him for the shipping and for the lens. I'm not gonna, I didn't want to just keep the lens and be like, haha, I win, because that's not how I work. And I believe that is everything. So, to sum it all up, guys, I have literally not a single Canon lens in this bag. I have 2 Yongnuos, a newer, and 2 Sigmas, along with more newer products. But what I have right now has done the job for me, and I quite enjoy using the lenses that I have. I have a lot of fun with it. I do have a case of vintage lenses that I use also, and maybe I'll do another video showing off what I got in that case. That's where you're gonna find more Canon stuff, more name brand stuff. So yeah. Well, I guess that'll do it. That is my what's in my camera bag for 2022. Hopefully you guys stick around until 2023 and we can see what changes in a year. So until next time, guys, keep shooting. Take it easy. Coffee, Dr. Pepper. Coffee, Dr. Pepper. Coffee, Dr. Pepper. Coffee in the Dr. Pepper? No. Sin. Dr. Pepper. Not sponsored.